Hello, welcome back to Mental Omega. This is Idle Gossip. This mission's fucking cursed. So, this mission, you have to sabotage the tower. I guess, sabotage? I don't know, you've got saboteurs, I guess you're sabotaging. You sneak into the tower, and you fuck it up. No, brains in shit-talking mode. Okay. You sneak into the tower with one of your saboteurs, and that does the thing. And then you get an MCV, and you have to kill both of the towers. Why we couldn't have just given this saboteur some C4 and saved ourselves a job, I wonder. I really have no idea. But, it's a thing. And yes, I know where all the dogs are. I've played this mission several times. So, I'm going to say that and then cuck myself immediately. That's usually how it works. So, we're going to just sneakity-beakity in. There's a reason I've sped this up, is because basically nothing happens between here and the two patrols that are going around the tower. You can only see one from here, but you'll see the other one in a minute. Ugh. I know exactly what I need to do for this mission, because I've played it 100 bajillion fucking times. Don't get crushed. Crossover. Because I'm pretty sure they can get crushed if you... In fact, that might even have happened. I've lost count of all the different ways I've lost this mission. Not too many of them in this first stage, actually. It's a pretty reasonable micromanagement bit. Don't know where they were going. Now would be the perfect time, but they're going to come back now, aren't they? Or are they over there? Can't see where they... Okay, separate squad. Cool. So... Ah, yeah, this lines up perfectly. Gives you the perfect window to just slip knot in, steal some money with this saboteur, because you may as well, you're already here, and sneak in with that one, as all their dogs get triggered and fly towards you. So, now we get an MCV. And this is the part where I panic. This mission's so fucking hard. MCV, get over here. Soviet construction vehicle. So, barracks first. Now you can't build MCVs in this mission, so although there's ore all around the map, you can't really expand. I guess you can capture an enemy building, but it's a bit impractical as a strategy, generally speaking. Let's get some tack dogs. Some tack dogs. Now I'm going to save, because it's a useful step. Can you tell I've played Idle Gossip a few times? From that list of playthroughs. Of playthroughs? List of playthroughs? No, list of saves. There we go. That's what I meant. I can't speak any English language. And once I've got this out, start building battle bunkers and also step the game speed back down. Cleanse the unclean horde of hounds! Or unleash the hounds, or whatever. I don't know. References. Let's get some power, then tier 2 straight away, and I have a good reason for this. One, it's cheaper than a war factory, and I need to expand down here so I can get battle bunkers at the entrances of my base. You're all dead. And 2, because I've forgotten what I was saying. And 2, because I need just clusters of infantry as a priority, and I get so much starting money that it's a lot more effective to just coast off that for a while and get miners a little bit later. I keep checking for things to repair, I'm paranoid. Okay, so yeah, big infantry death ball is the way to go. At least I think in this mission, and you just defend with wolfhounds. So field bureau here, and war factory next, then lots of power, then a palace. I've got this mission ideas. I got this mission ideas, and ideas for this mission. Hello. No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. My name's Jeff. I fucking said it. Ooh, that's bad. That's dead. My name isn't Jeff. My dad's name is Jeff. My name isn't Jeff. This joke is really, really fucking old. So, I steal this cluster, and this starts off my my infantry death ball, basically. So I'm going to start building straight away, because I just need all the murder I can get. And then I'm going to fill up the rest of the slot with those. And then get lots of thems. So, what I also want to do... Where's the nearest ore? Ore? Mine. Thing. Where's the nearest box of money? Box of money. So yeah, I'll scout with these, whilst also... Oh, there's dogs there. Fuck. I will not scout with these, because I also, as you'll notice when I get to tier 3, you can't build saboteurs in this mission. No reason, particularly. Like, you just can't. Just can't. It's not an option. So, yeah, get some mortar squads as well. Not mocking the voice, just, you know, it's a voice. Hey, I'm your friend, do not shoot me! Just because I'm in the enemy base doesn't mean I'm an enemy. What are you talking about? This isn't suspicious at all, shut up. Spy! Fuck off. Other infantries also fuck off. So the bane of my absolute fucking existence is the siege cadre, because it just zoop zoop zoops you all up the jupper. I don't know what that meant. It rapes you aggressively, and there's nothing you can do, and it just boops on your defences, and you're fucked. Can I sabotage it? No, okay. I was just thinking, can I sabotage the civilian house for the tech refinery and steal money off the civilians? Because, like, in theory, they have infinite. Or 0. They probably just have 0. That would make more sense than infinite. Never mind. Forget I said that. Shit! You are being pained in my jupper! You see, I actually stole that from, I think, Krukov? Oh, yeah, Krukov says that in Red Alert 3 in the Allied campaign. Fucking siege cadres, because they can shoot... We're going to shoot up cliffs! Oh! Oh! I can understand from a logic perspective why they shoot up cliffs, but from a balance perspective... Because this mod seems to be fairly keen on balance. That's the impression I'm getting. But no, it's not fucking balanced at all. It's a disaster. Siege cadre is about like 2 is as good as a prism tank. For like all intents and purposes. Okay, just gonna hide you over there. Add you to my death ball, and get my Borillos. No mountain too high, no ocean too deep. That feels like a reference. Is everything... The Barilla has a lot of music-based lines, like On the Road Again and Through the Fire and Flames. And they're probably all just musical references that I don't get. Okay, so... In this horde, I have lots of flak troopers, mortar quads, Tesla troopers, pyros. That's all I need. Cool. Once these mortar quads are built, I will send Death Ball number 1 to its, ironically enough, death, because that's just kind of what happens. And there's really no point in waiting to get a bigger army, partly because already it's reaching the level where you can't select all the units you've got. Like, I can just about select all the ones I've got there, but I think 100 or just under is the point where you actually can't order them all at once, and some of them will just sit there and do nothing. And yes, now I just spam Wolfhounds. And yeah, that's pretty cancerous, but it's how I keep my base safe. It's undeniably reliable. And here's the reason I have these battle bunkers, in case you were wondering. It's because it fucks those things right up. And that's what we want. Oh yeah, and I got a free engineer earlier. I'm going to use that to take this hospital. La Hospital. Because, obviously, I'm using a lot of infantry, and I need to... I'm using a lot of infantry, so... Words. Process them, please, brain. I need to keep them healing. It's just pretty fucking obvious. I just can't speak. Okay. I have these saboteurs. I'm going to leave them in my base, but I'm also going to leave these power plants here because it's going to be really useful for cheesing this base. Assuming they're on the same power grid. I think it is. Guess we'll find out. Saving again, out of paranoia. Blub blub. Do I want this? See, if I take this, it's going to be 5 seconds of having it, and then they're going to destroy it. So I may as well just kill it. And I don't want to waste units trying to protect it. No, pull out! Pull out, boy! Pull out! Mortar combat. Get it? Because it's like Mortal Kombat. It's a joke. No, don't sell my field bureau. That would not be good. Yes, let's deliver them a message. Just rush right in for that, I guess. Because a lot of the units I have here can fire over walls. Over wolves. That's not what I meant to say. I have a lot of infantry here that can fire over wolves. Walls is what I was going for when I said that. Let's get 25... Okay, I'm going to go 20... 15... 15 as a starting number, and then do that again, and then some mortar quads. Because this army will not win me the mission. It's going to get some good old chunks taken out of their base, but it will not win. Like, it might take out this base, maybe, even? That's optimistic, though, because the defenses just fucking cluster up. Ooh, my sound went a bit fucky there. I wonder if that'll show up on the recording. Who knows? Ah. Yeah, maybe. Anyway. Let's just win the mission before my computer explodes. That's my plan. So another thing I discovered, and one of the reasons I lost on a previous attempt, is because I didn't realise that when you kill the tower... Should have killed those barrels earlier, really. When you kill the tower, fucking everything descends upon you like the hounds of shitting hell. So it's best to wipe out the entire base first, so that it doesn't all rush you at once. And it's, yeah. And that obviously requires a much larger army, so I'm just pushing through so I've secured this position, and that if I just need to... Ooh! Wait, I win if I just... Huh. That'd be funny. I'm going to do that. I've decided now what my tactic will be. I'm just going to leave these guys here and build up my other army, because you win once you kill both. So you don't actually have to fight. If you kill them simultaneously, you won't have to fight either army. Oh, but there's money here. Shit. Then again, I'm on 20k. I'm going to be okay, I think. Okay, I thought you said 20k. Ha 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 ha. You're funny, me. Fuck off. Okay. Let's get 25 of those. Then 10. No, it's just a few of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 35. Then I'm just going to fill up to limit on flak troopers. Cool. So yeah, this combination, because the mortar quad is a Confederation unit, isn't it? So yeah, this is a great combination of units if you're ever playing Confederation and you need to take out a lot of defenses. This is the way to do it. Just numbers. Strength in numbers. All the fucking way. Or another strategy occurs to me. Wolfhounds are the definition... Tell you what. Let's just do this the ballsy way. I say ballsy and then I save like a fucking pussy. Kill that. Stand your ground, men! Upon this hill we shall be victorious! We shall not, we're going to fucking die! Look at all this shit! Just sit here and guard. And please, please don't all die. Because they first attack whatever you've got in their base already. Attack move! For the glory of the motherland! This is kind of working, weirdly. It doesn't normally. I consider myself very lucky. Shit, okay. That went okay. It's not everything, and there's probably shit coming from my base as well. Oh yeah, the miners are rushing me. I'm amazed that this army has survived most of this base. Like, that does not normally happen. Oh no, Navy SEAL's running away. That's fine. Don't need to worry about him. Ah, that Grand Cannon's gonna fuck me up. Kill that. Get just one last boop in the kisser, and then this fella. Oh, that was my stomach making a good noise. I haven't eaten yet today. It's 2 PM. I haven't eaten. Student life is great. Okay, I'm just gonna leave this. Like, I don't need to kill this shit. So. Ooh, that's a good noise. Right. I see no reason. There's an interesting thing. This refinery. I don't know why I would capture it. Because I have a refinery. And you need the refinery to build miners. It's not like you could use that to like bypass the prerequisite or anything. It's just kind of there. It doesn't give you any money as far as I know either. It's right next to where you'd normally... It's almost as if you're not really supposed to be expanding here. Sorry, I said that wrong. It's almost as if you're supposed to be expanding here and not building your base here. But, I mean, this is where the MCV arrives, so... I don't know. It's where the ore is. It makes the most sense in, like, every way. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to bring these guys over and assemble my army. And you may have noticed, my repair drones are completely redundant, other than the fact I'm just clustering them around my miners, because of the fucking airstrikes which come in. And you get airstrikes which prioritise your miners. In fact, pretty much every attack prioritises your miners. Like, all the tanks. They prioritise, like, nearest enemy unit, and then your miners. Because fucking kill me. And on many occasions I've just gone completely goddamn bankrupt. Am I over the unit? No, not over the unit limit just yet. We'll be there. Okay. So this is just going to sit here and sort of idly protect. And this is going to just keep cranking out units. Because what we need now is fodder. And flak troopers are cheap, not actually as strong as conscripts, if I recall correctly. So actually, maybe I should be cranking out conscripts. But anyway, I'm going to just build like 50 flak troopers because they're good. You can get everything here as fodder, like they're fodder for each other. Tesla troopers are the tankiest, but in terms of like cost relative to damage, I feel like flak troopers are better against tanks. But then of course Tesla troopers also can't get crushed. So if you have a bunch of them in your army, it'll make it really difficult for the enemy to crush you. Yeah, so just gonna crank a load out. That is definitely what she said. I have no doubt about that. Mortar quads. I really hope these sound fuck ups aren't coming through on the recording, because that'd be a bummer. Because this sounds nice. Oh, as you may have noticed, let's just take a pause from the action. I got music now. It's fuckload of music. There's got Emperor Battle for Dune. It's got June 2000. Renegade, Red Alert 1, Tiberian Dawn, Tiberian Sun, all that shit. So yeah, I've just got all the soundtracks, because lovely as Mental Omega is, one, it's a bit boring when you've listened to it, like the same track for 5 years. Because apart from the phone soundtrack, it's basically stayed the same, plus or minus a few tracks since it came out in 2013. So I've just got all these tracks, because also they don't get copyright striked, which is very nice. Because the Mental Omega soundtrack is technically just Frank Klepacki's work. Like, it's his personal artist stuff, which he released for money, so it's understandable it gets a copyright strike. And this doesn't, which, you know, gets me in less trouble with the YouTube gods. Is this necessary to attack all this? I feel like it might not be. There's crates here, it's necessary! I've decided I'm gonna lose so many units, but I don't even care. If I lose the mission because of this, I will cry, but I just want crates, okay? Leave me alone. Do not blow up those barrels. That will fuck me right up. One thing about this mod, they've really nerfed Prism Tower infantry damage. So, not that that matters, because they have a fucking bajillion of them. But, yeah. It does mean that it's a little bit less of a menace. Same with Mirage tanks, actually. They're also weaker against infantry. So on this map, which is very definitely designed to stop heavy tank movements, because a lot of like ground cannons, prism cannons, prism towers, prism cannons, the fuck, all that stuff. Have I just cucked myself by a bit? Fuck it. This barracks has stopped. That's weird. Okay, let's get 20 there. And then as many pyros as we can queue up. I'm just going to keep advance and add, advance and add, advance and add. That's how you do it. A little bit more, a little bit more. I've got so many repair drones. If only I had any tanks! Why was I here? Crates. Oh yeah. Must have already got them, because I don't see them anymore. So this is all probably important stuff, but I don't care. It's probably plot significant or something. Eh. The story's interesting, but a bit too self-serious for my liking. Blow up, but not with me near it. Thank you. Look at that radius! That's insane. Obvious spy is obvious. Fuck him up. Although none of you have anti-infantry weapons, so it really is just a lottery.
Unit ready.
That's one ballsy spy. It's like, nope. I will persevere. I will push to the enemy base. No, I need to stop doing that. I need to leave all the power-consuming structures, because then their power will go down sooner, later. Sooner, later. Sooner, later. Sooner, later. Their power will go down later. Their power will go down sooner. Yes. Maybe? Yes. Maybe? I don't know. English is weird. So, let's crack on. This has all been a defensive force, and it's done a cracking fucking job. Because I haven't had to look at my base once. And that's nice, because this mod has a lot of babysit problems. In that you just kind of... basically no unit will ever do what you want it to if you just leave it alone. Unless it's something as powerful and, dare I say, overpowered as the Wolfhound. And the Wolfhound kind of is pretty overpowered because it does everything. But I know the reason I'm not using just a spam load of those now is because it does not have the structure damage on it. The Wolfhound is insufficient. It is insucculent for assaulting building. Oh, there's a prism tower still alive. I couldn't see it through the haze of projectiles. And the massive infantry. Yeah, so Patriot missiles really screw up Wolfhounds. Like, there is no better counter, I'm fairly confident in saying. Like, that's objectively the best thing you can use. So yeah, just a sluggish crawl over the entire base seems to work best. Although Blizzard tanks, I never acknowledged how powerful they are, because Blizzard tanks also do everything, but also aren't really that good against structures. But their infantry damage is insanely high. They just, like, they have a spread ice, cryo, that's the word, a spread effect cryo weapon, which really just bollocks anything in the area, and because I'm using primarily tier 1 and tier 2 infantry, it'll kill a good 5 units in one shot. And it'll keep doing that, it'll repeat. Repeato ditto. I'm going to hit on the Grand Cannon. Because those are also nasty, because they do even more spread damage. Glad I brought the mortar quads. They're the only things that are really tearing the buildings down. Although, you know, enough pyros and Tesla troopers and stuff will do that, but the mortar quads just make it a lot easier. There's a dog coming in, trying to eat a Tesla trooper, and failing, because he doesn't understand. No, dog, don't eat the rubber. It'll kill you. I don't know what their suits are actually made of. They're presumably made of some sort of metal, but then the rubber boots. Rub her boots in lotion. Or rubber shoes. Rub her shoes in lotion. That's definitely the line, and I definitely haven't edited it at all. I wonder if I can just cross over here, because you're not really needed up here anymore. I'm going to bring the Wolfhounds in at the end for a dramatic showdown. Ready to roll out some rounds. That's a really rolly R on that one. Ready to roll out some rounds. Prove him wrong. Very different accents. Very similar sort of rolling technique. Hello, Blizzard. Bye-bye, Blizzard. This is what I mean about they're good against everything. But then the Patriot missiles, they scare me, because they're not good against those. So, good against everything is a bit of a fallacy, but whatever. Okay, so I should not have pushed over it. That was so stupid. Didn't I say I was going to regret that? Okay. So I'm going to pull these guys back and defend for a while. Just put them in the defensive slot. Spot, slot, spot, slot, spot, slot. What? Yeah, whatever. Okay. And game speed 6 it, as you've probably already noticed they did. And 20. 20. This is not building quickly enough. More barracks is us. More barracks? Plural of barracks is barracks, right? More barracks. More Barack Obamas. More barracks. So that's, yeah, cool. More barracks. And I'm just going to send all the saboteurs in and... Oh, they killed my... I didn't even realise they killed my hospital. Oh, no. No, not you. Wolfhounds! Save my spies! And kill theirs. Well, that was probably just a normal GI, but whatever. I'm gonna use the wolfhounds to deal with the dogs in the base,
Unit
because there are definitely some around. Reveal yourself to me.
Unit ready.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's dead. That's not dead, it's disappeared.
Ready. Our base is under attack.
Oh shit!
Unit
You're still there and alive, that's good. Sabotage the fuck out of them! Money! Oh shit, we're still gonna raise the Aegis Cruiser. Oh no, guard! Get back home and guard. This is what happens as soon as my wolfhounds leave. Everything fucking dies.
Unit lost.
Oh god.
Our base is under attack.
Well, that's a bit of video that can never see the light of day. Gonna cut that the fuck out, that was embarrassing. So to summarize for you, I charged in with an army. Fucking massive army, as you probably saw, of mans. And they all died and I lost. And I gave up on life. So I returned to a save, which obviously I couldn't do it because the menu was fucking up. So I couldn't actually return to the save. So I quit the game, and I'll come back a little bit later. Little bit smilier, a little bit caffeinated. I am heavily caffeinated. Where's that Grand Cannon? Why is my mouse having a stroke now? Don't do it. Don't do it, comrade. We need you for one last push, mouse. And then I will buy new mouse because you're having a fucking seizure. Power, power, power. Our work is never over. This is not how it works. Can't just whip out Daft Punk whenever you feel like it. God. Wow. I'm having a tough time here. Oh, okay. Okay. I did something really fucking dumb last time. I don't even know what it was. But it was bad, because this many units, and probably more, just died, like down here, in that area. Kill, kill, kill. I sound like a psychopath. Is this enough? Please be enough. Be enough. Be enough. Let's end the mission. Let's get this over with. Let's end my torture. Mortar Quad is ready. Can Mortar Quad just kill? Mortar Quad is murder. Mortar Quad is murder. He's going to murder shit out of you. I can't. Not even now can I bring my wolfhounds in. It's still not safe. There's just too much anti-air everywhere. And I think that's intentional. This mission gives you wolfhounds, but then makes them, like, pretty much redundant. Which is clever, but also a bit annoying. I do have to acknowledge how clever that is. I want to see a stunt. Just rush it. Just, I don't give a shit. Just rush it. Fuck it up. Charge. Please be weak. Please be weak. Oh, thank God it's weak. Charge. Charge. You can kill it. I believe in you. This is going to come right down to it, isn't it? Fuck me. Come on. Come on, you can... Oh my God. Yes. One more to quad. I'm so happy. Oh, God. It's over. It's fucking over. That'll do. The end screen hasn't appeared. You can maybe you can see it. I don't know. Sometimes OBS is fucky like that. It steals briefings away from me. But anyway, this has been a nightmare. Anyway, hope you enjoyed my caffeinated hyper rant of madness, and see you for the next video, which is going to be just as bad, if not fucking worse. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.